The spirit fingers of pain, concern, live in concern. There could be someone like someone with a property where someone's concerned about the way people are living. This could even be like CPS or something. Is concerned about the way that somebody is living. There's also maybe people who don't really have any concern. They didn't have any concern for something, so now it's showing in the way that they're living. Okay, I mean, but there's something about the way someone's living and some concern with that. Spirit fingers. So I feel like the spirit fingers are your ancestors putting the spiritual ass whooping like they in the yard with some of your peeps, okay? The knucklest of the dingbatty knuckleheads. I'm going to start making awards for this shit, you know. Maybe make them feel like something. 111. I'll tell you what you do great, though, Dad. You're really good at turning the water off or fucking with the water pressure. I guess that's all you got, bro, okay? But I'm going to tell you again, it doesn't bother anything over here. We have a pressure-assisted toilet. I can't even believe, honestly, I can't even believe I actually have to say this shit, okay? You got all people in the same space, all being betrayed by one person. Each one of them are in there being betrayed, whether it's like lying to a drug dealer, your dude's getting another chick pregnant, your husband's raped a woman before, 2 of them. You know what I mean? It's like the drug dealer is actually an informant. I just don't think they knew that was his name. They do now. A wreck. Yeah, somebody may wind up getting into a car wreck, but live and wreck. Live, concern, and wreck. It's a wreck inside someone's home or where they're living. And I'm telling you, if they got a kid, she will get so drunk and stomp you out so quick. They're drinking, getting high, just hoarding type of shit. Like, people just show up at your house and just knock on your door. Somebody may wind up showing up to where someone lives about some shit. Let's just get into it. I'm philosophical. I ain't going nowhere. You understand? 2, 3. I'm not going nowhere. So, crashing. They're talking about crashing at people's houses. So the way that somebody's lived now, they're in a situation that is concerning, or they could be concerned about where they're going to live. Yeah, they just pull up, and I'm like, what the fuck? So these could be the type of people that just wind up showing up at people's houses, like, yo, can we crash here for a minute? You know, it's just someone's time. It is. It's time for whoever we're pulling on, because I just feel like they have been hopping from place to place for a while. I don't know if they just recently got kicked out of somewhere, or they're about to, or this could just be a reoccurring thing. All right, it depends on who this is for you, whoever's listening. But if you're a good person listening, and you had some people that were fucking with you, this could be the karma for the shit, is that they're going to wind up being on the street because of it. 333. All right, person, you fuck with the wrong person. Concern, clothes, wreck, and person. So somebody's a wreck. They could be concerned about their clothes, where they're going to put their clothes. I don't know. Somebody also could have been more concerned about their clothes than taking care of their children. There's just a lot here, but it sounds like karma. Hold on. They're talking about rude people when they live with you. So that's what it is. So whoever these people are, they never appreciated where they live. They would move in with someone would give them like a helping hand, and they would either steal from them, or they were ignorant, or they were disrespectful. And this is why these people are in a blink and little. So in the blink of an eye, this could have happened in the blink of an eye, or it's going to happen in the blink of an eye. D-A. This could be initials, D or G, A or L, N or H, da. Hold on. Surprise visitors. There may be somebody, I'm telling you, somebody's going to show up. This could be Child Protective Services. It could be the police. It could be a landlord. Whatever this is for whoever you're dealing with. Support. These people have little support, so relax. All right, relax. So if these are people that are around you, I guess this is just your spirit guides going, just like relax. Within a blink of an eye, this shit is going to be taken care of. You're going to get some kind of support or something like that. Maybe you were even put in someone's path to support them. But I also feel Like, these people have always been supported. They can't support themselves. And now it feels like it can't get any worse. Okay. D-A-H. Doing my bank thing. So they could be thieves. Bank fraud, credit card fraud, hacking, stealing, and shit like that. Dumb asshole. That's what this means. What? D-A-H means dumb asshole. Veer off of a subject or response to a question that you don't know how to respond to. Right. Duh. Alright. Every time these people have someone say, like, what is the problem? Or why are you in a situation now? They deflect, or they come up with some kind of bullshit answer. They may not be able to support a child or children, and it's going to get bad. They could actually be getting some kind of assistance that they're getting for certain kids or something, and it's not going towards the kids. It's probably going towards their addictions. Alright. Tell me what's up with this. Duh. Has hepatitis. Oh. Who's got the hep, man? This isn't like the same. Hold on, we'll just see. Somebody got hepatitis as well. Draining themselves, fighting a one-sided battle that you already lost. You lost already. It's like somebody going into the boxing ring after Ali leaves and you're sitting there swinging and swinging at nothing. It's embarrassing, man. It's some people do it naturally because they're protecting themselves. Big flinching. So these people are weak, man. Flinchers. They flinch. Like, these are people that, like, bully people, but when they have somebody may wind up showing up, I don't know, unexpected, and it's going to make someone fucking shit their pants, is what I feel like. Whatever this is, it depends on the situation and who this is for you, but somebody going to see, this could even be in jail, in prison, that they're going to wind up flinching. But these are people who use their children to gang stalk. That's what they teach them because they don't know anything else. I mean, so you're going to teach your child, Jesus Christ. You're going to teach your child to be a loser instead of a winner, is basically what this is. Flinchers. So these people think they're tough until they have someone that's actually tough on the other side, and then they flinch. It's like something's going to come back around for these people. Currently have a life insurance policy out on you. Who's this? Room. They could be in a room. This could be a hotel room. Won't and room. Won't and room. Somebody could be getting asked to leave a hotel. Hold on a second. Tell me the true spirit. Is this like a room where they rent a room or a hotel, or they could rent a room? Yeah. Tell me the true spirit. They're not going to be able to stay there. It's because of the way that they're living. Now, this could be some situation, man, where some people actually had the balls that they thought that they were going to get some kind of life insurance money so that they were going to be able to live off of the death of another person. Hold on a second. Yeah, look at the big balls on Brad. Yeah, this shit don't get any lower. I mean, I pull on a lot of low trash energy. But this shit, now this could either be a life insurance policy out on you or a life insurance policy out on someone else that they thought they were going to get money from. Let me get some initials on for you guys on who the policy is on. Tell me some initials for who this life insurance policy is on, please, so that the collective knows. T or H? Can't make this shit up. TH. That just happens to be your girl's first and last initial, okay? But put this how it fits for you guys. Give me another initial for some fucking dingbats who think they were going to make money off of the death of another person, and now they're going to be homeless. C or Z. That could be Zach. M or C. T, C, and M. You motherfuckers are just like, you lucky that killing pieces of shit isn't legal. I'm gonna leave it at that. You really thought it was going to be something cute and funny. You destroyed the whole office. So these people could have destroyed a room, change it. Maybe they want to change it, or they're going to change their story, or they're trying to change something on a policy. Yeah, these are people that ruin where they live. They ruin it. They got stains all over the place. They break shit. They don't fix it. It just sounds like people who should be living in a trap house. They may not even be welcome in a trap house at this point. TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, and that doesn't feel right. Let me look at Urban Dictionary. A rigorously pleasured female genitalia, an uber biatch, the worst kind of cunt. All right, let's find out if that's this. All right, the worst kind of C word, 1122. Tell me the true spirit. Is that what this is? The worst kind? So there's a female who's the worst kind. Ooh-wee. Who are you, darling? Wow. Might as well, no sales. Might as well start scaring people. So that's what these people do. They think that they're intimidating. Let me tell you something that's not intimidating, okay? What's not intimidating is people who don't wash themselves every day. People who will offer to kill somebody for drugs. People who have shit from the ceiling to the floor, okay? And they got 5, 6, 7 people in one space. That's not intimidating. I'll tell you what is intimidating. The person who stands by themselves up against all these motherfuckers, okay? 12-12. That's the intimidating one. So that's what they do. So I don't know. Oh my God, here we go again with these messages. I can't even believe that people lowered themselves. You lowered yourselves. It's too low. This is too low. I mean, I've pulled on friggin' serial killers that I've actually liked more than this shit. But let's see. Never, ever have I ever took care of my child before me. He sharded. Yeah, somebody's going to be shitting their pants. I don't know. Somebody could literally not even be able to afford to wash their clothes and shit. And like normally I would have compassion. I have none. I have no compassion. Birds, I don't know. There could be something about the birds. Maybe pay attention to the birds. If you hear crows and shit around you, change it and birds, won't and room. This is just a whole. I have no compassion. Like these are the types of people when I say put them in like the gas chamber. Okay, these are people that. You know what song is playing? I had to meet you here today. Kiss and say goodbye. So somebody's gonna be saying goodbye soon. When you're literally. Because these are the people that'll smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place, right? For insurance money. A phrase used for the word hoe. You got a prostitute that has hepatitis. Divine feminine, divine masculine. A prostitute that has hepatitis, that has a... Oh my God, this literally sounds like Sometimes I wonder if like this shit is like a comedy movie. Somebody devoted themselves to somebody, a big C word that has hepatitis. Tell me the true spirit. Is it the female that's got hepatitis? Okay, yep. Tell me the true spirit. Is this female a prostitute? All right. Way to go, way to go, way to go, go. Let's see what she never have I ever, has she ever, okay? They devote themselves to a piece of shit. So there's a female who possibly, Freddie, possibly, somebody devotes themselves, or maybe their name begins with the letter R for you, whatever it is, to a piece of shit. And they don't devote themselves to their child. What is this? Gotten drunk with a former teacher. So this comes out a lot about a certain female that this bitch is drunk every way from Sunday. Every day and 5 times on Sunday, this bitch is drunk. Devote and twin. So you could be with a twin. You know what? Or somebody could actually have twins. For somebody in your situation, somebody's got twins and they only pay attention to one, okay? For others of you, there are some people I feel like that are reading tarot that are devoting more time to and more attention to their twin flame or about the twin flame thing. And you're really supposed to be focusing on being a strong, empowered woman. Tell me the true spirit. Are there some female tarot readers that are too focused on their twin flame? Yeah. Tell me the true spirit. Are we even living in those times? Yeah. What? Because this is the thing, right, you guys? I used to talk about this shit before I realized, like, how, for me personally, my whole, all my attention goes towards what I'm here to do, okay? And like Brian and I had this conversation and we're both cool with it, right? Like, I don't even want a relationship for the rest of my life because I'm just so committed to putting people away and doing this shit, 1616, that I can't have any like arguments or petty fights or I just can't have it. You know what I mean? So my personal belief is that the divine feminines, divine masculines, we've had a lot of relationships hold us back, which is why we were in the situations we're in. Some of us are in these situations still, but yeah, the pond, like, I don't know, swimming in the pond, I don't know, maybe it's like stop focusing so much on the twin flame that you're with or that you feel like you want, because the way that the world is today, okay, the way that the world really is, I don't mean the way that they put it on television to make you think that the way it is, I mean what's really going on. That's the least. I can promise you that your ancestors, that's the least that they don't want you focusing on that, okay? I just see a lot of females still focusing on just the twin flame thing. So I don't really want to stay on that because it's like I'm not judging anybody, but I understand if they said that with the twin thing, they wanted me to say it, and that's that. People who keep posting about their twin or this, that, or the other, and it's like, I mean, unless you're cool with that, you know, that's your choice, I guess. But there's others of us that want to make big differences in this world. And I know, unless you have somebody that wants to do the same, they want to make a big difference, you know, like they have a calling, and then unless that's the case, it's inevitable that they're going to wind up holding you back in some way if you get into a relationship where emotion is involved. All right, now you just take that for what it's worth. All right, so and now we got the Hepo is here. Hold on. Purposely left a belonging with an ex to have an excuse to go back. So she's a game player, right? A manipulator. Oh my God, I left that there. I guess I'm going to have to come back. Okay. So this could definitely be a female that's very codependent on men. And she probably has gotten to the point where she can't even find a good man. So she probably had to start prostituting, you know? I don't think a lot of these females, I was talking to Brian about this last night, that there's females that you don't even realize that you're actually being pimped out by your dudes. Any dude, any man, any man, I mean a man, not just having a dick and some balls, a man that would allow their woman, unless you're not showing up as a woman, to prostitute and sell themselves. And then they get something out of it, they're pimping you out, okay? And you can sugarcoat the shit any way you want to. What type of dude would actually allow their wife or their girl? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I could have made that decision if I wanted to, 1919. Brian would never in a million fucking years. He literally invested in me while I started this channel. We were down to the point where he was literally spending every dollar he made to make sure I had a roof over my head, and he could have been living for free at his mother's. On another hand, I was helping him break that generational curse of codependency and being in a karmic cycle with a parent that is probably a soulmate, a soul tie from a past life. But before we even knew this, though, he was literally going to work every fucking day. There was a point where we didn't even have enough money to eat a few days, but it wasn't often. But it got to that point, and he would never, would you? Nope. Never. In fact, if I ever said, do you want me to go? I honestly think he would have stopped talking to me, to tell you the truth. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's no man, 2020, I mean a man now. So you guys, for the dingbat females listening who think that you're standing next to one just because, he got a dick, that don't mean shit. That just means he's a baby maker and he has the ability to make kids he can't take care of. A man, they will never respect you more than you respect yourself. Okay? I am completely, I don't even know what to say half the time when I read these cards and I know what's going on around me. And I'm sure that people here thought that I was an addict and I was a prostitute because it's easier for them to think that way because it makes them feel better about their life. No. I've never prostituted myself. I've never even had to do that when I was an addict. I was the type of chick where I got shit for free. I was that type of person, but because of that, I had a lot of friends that weren't really my friends, okay? In order for me to stay sober and have the peaceful life in this environment that I'm in, because there's no peace around me. I have it. There's not a lot of people here that have it, 2121, and it's because you were invading other people's space. You don't know what boundaries are. And so now you guys have all these other people in your life and shit. They're all focused on me. I'm grateful for it. You know what I mean? It's like, it don't bother me. I never can understand how you could be so focused on someone else when your husband has raped women, your dude got another chick pregnant, the dude that you're buying your drugs from is a criminal informant and has been literally playing both sides since the first time I exposed Oliver on my channel about 6 months ago. It could be a little less than that, but I mean, shit. And then I realized that some of these people may not even go by those names. I mean, what drug dealers and gangbangers do you know that goes by the name Oliver? So that's what I'm realizing, is that some of these people don't realize that I was exposing people that they were around. They just don't go by their first names, okay? So contemplate. So yeah, I just want to say that for any woman, everywhere, contemplate. You better contemplate about facing and aborting mission. That's what you better do. But yeah, there's no real man on this planet that would actually want his girl to do that. I'm sorry. It would pain him. It would hurt him. So maybe you've never had one. Maybe you've never been around a real man. But that's what they're like. Fool. You look like a fool. Aries energy. This is a lot of drinking though. Drunk, manipulative, very low self-esteem. You're fooling yourself if you think you're going to get some kind of money from a life insurance policy on somebody. Let's find out who the person is. I said, if you could be a teacher, like you could be someone that just teaches people things based off of life that you experience, okay? But let's find out who the person is that they, like the type of person that they have this policy on. All right. Tell me more about this. Tell me about the person they have a policy on, please. Tell me about this person. A Leo. Or it's just a happy person, man. I mean, whether it's a Leo or not. Clarify the Sun card, please. Somebody's trying to hold on. There's a Leo that's very codependent here. Hold on a second. I don't know if this is the female. Tell me the true spirit. Is this a Leo female? Yeah, there's a female that's a Leo. Tell me the true spirit. Is this who the policy is on? Okay. This could be that friggin' girl, Elizabeth, man. Let me explain something to you, okay? If anybody comes around me in particular and you got a life insurance policy on anybody and it's on some bullshit and you come near me to do some bullshit, I'm going to expose that you have this, and instead of getting that, having the life you probably were like celebrating you thought you were going to have, you're going to go to fuck to jail. I promise you that. Like I put my life on that. I've been putting my life on this for like over a year now and I'm still here, okay? So you play at your own risk when it comes to me, motherfuckers. You feel me? So let's keep going. There's a Leo, and I feel like these people were really like They were really hoping for this, man. Okay, so they could have basically like moved everything in somewhere, or just given some kind of sob story, depending on what this is. It said room. This could be like someone who's renting a room for somebody, or a hotel room where they thought their next step was going to be like their own place based off of a life insurance policy on somebody else. No. Nope, no, you're not getting me. Now, I don't know what you contemplating, but it looks like jail, because that's my jail card. Now they're contemplating, oh my God, we're going to go to jail. Now, because now you're struggling financially. Yeah, hermit energy, because now there's an investigator here. That's my investigator detective card. And they're disappointed. Now they're stuck here in hermit mode. They don't have anywhere to go. And it's because, you know, I'm guessing that you had something to do with how this person passed away. You're foul. I mean, to put it like quite bluntly, you're just foul. Let me put this back on. I'm disgusted by people. I'm fucking disgusted. I really am. Like, it's too much. Happy ending. Somebody thought they were going to have a happy ending here. Oh, God. Murdered from distance. Right, they murdered this person. What is this? Good fortune. Look at it. They thought, look, yay, we're going to get this. We're going to get that. Superhumans. They're talking about superhumans. So they could have possibly came in contact with somebody who had 1122 that's on the right path, because that's what that means spiritually. That's on the right path, and that is superhuman, what? Strength, willpower, drive. Somebody thought that, look, now they're disappointed. Got nothing. These people got nothing. They got nothing. They got nowhere to go. Did you guys really not think that you were ever going to have to be responsible for this shit? I don't know if this is the first time. What's up with shove? Go away and shove. Yeah, go away. Go away. I don't know. They could have been thinking that they were going to make this go away, or that they were going to make somebody. So these could be people that thought they were going to move another person out. You know what I mean? For somebody, because it's different for everybody that you guys are dealing with. For some of you, you have people 2727 that thought they were going to move someone else out of a home and move themselves in. For others of you, they were coming near you and they had no business doing the shit. And they thought they were going to move you or get you to go away. That's not happening. You're going to really have to shove hard. All right, do you have that kind of shove in you is what I'm feeling this is. It doesn't look like it. These are lost souls. They have nothing. They barely have any money to survive. I mean, you know, if you've beaten drug dealers, obviously it's rough. And it's going to get a lot worse. Let's get some words on here. Wow, there's no vowels. Not one vowel in this whole thing. There's STD though. Ironically, I guess that's why they wanted me to see it. There's no vowels at all. I'll show you guys just so you can see. Try to get the glare. Okay. STD. That's the one that sticks out. So maybe, just maybe, you should be focusing on some antibiotics. I'm just saying, you should have made an appointment with Shea Doctor first before you start celebrating getting this this good fortune off of somebody's death. This sounds like karma. I don't know how long this person has had hepatitis, but if it's popping up here, it could very well be to the point where it's done some damage. Okay, so got Hefner over here. Let's get another message and see what's up. Cooperate. So they would have been more beneficial cooperating with someone. I guess it was a situation where, I don't know, maybe some people are going to realize that I should have cooperated with this person instead of attacking them. For whatever reason that is for you guys. For some of you, it's because they're going to wind up behind bars. For others of you, it's because you're actually the one that's getting some kind of will money. Jealous of my daughter. So this person could have been jealous of her own daughter. The father. I just saw the father. There's a father that was jealous or intimidated by his own daughter. I know what that's about. This power, this smoothness. So whoever you are, your neighbor. Who you got next to you this time, huh? Just your neighbor with hepatitis. This is your neighbor who had a life insurance policy on somebody. This is your neighbor that has to crawl through the shit that they have in their home. Crack. Your neighbor's on Krizak. Look, they don't play. Okay, look. Crack and things. Crack things. Somebody may have sold all of their shit for crack. Yo, it could be the kind of thing, you know what they just showed me in my mind? A drug dealer coming over somebody's house, going through their things and taking what they want for crack. Like walking through someone's home and going, yeah, I'll take this, I'll take this. Hold on a second. Is that what you guys just showed me? Is that what you guys just showed? Yeah, it's like this is how bad it is for somebody. Yeah, come in, just take a walk and tell me what it is. And motherfuckers probably walking out with like the best shit, if they have anything. They're being watched, I just saw. The best shit that they got for like a fucking a rock. Oh my God, temple. Crack things in the temple. Somebody didn't respect, because we know that the temple is actually your body, right? Somebody doesn't respect their body at all. Tell me that they're fucking for crack. Oh my God, I can't. You know what? All I'm going to say is this. I've had compassion for people who've been in situations like this. I'm going to say it again. I don't. When you're killing your own people, someone you know, family members, children, Dan. So someone's name is Dan, that's possibly a neighbor, or a neighbor of you, Dan. But when you're doing this shit with life insurance policies, that's it. I don't feel bad for you at that point, because there's people who have had addictions like that and they have gotten themselves clean. They've gotten themselves stable at one point. Tell me the true spirit. Oh my God, tell me the true spirit. Is somebody like sucking dick for crack or something? Oh my God, please. Tell me the true spirit. Is this a mother? Is this a mother? Oh my God. All right, let me find out about Dan. All right, Dan's not a good person. Let's find out about Dan. Let's find out some dirt on Dan. Hi. Okay. Uh-oh. I know it's going to get bad. When my spirit guides go, hi, that means I ain't no joke. That means my spirit guides are about to tear into somebody. All right, so let's just see. These nuts I just saw. Hi. This could be somebody let me find out if this is somebody speaking from the other realm that is trying to like get back at this person. Hold on a second. Is there somebody that passed on that he had something to do with? Did Dan have something to do with? So Dan could have had something to do with killing whoever this person is that's like, hi, motherfucker. All right. Again, just two homies. So this could be one of his homies that he did something dirty to. It's like, hi, bitch. Healthy psycho, though. So somebody's a psycho. Healthy psycho, though. I'm a healthy psycho. What made me write that card? I guess just being able to be on the same level as a psychopath to defeat them, I think was my intent behind that card. So if this is a neighbor of yours and you're comfortable with your dark side, this somebody's in big trouble. All right? Because usually these psychopaths, they like to bully or intimidate. But when you have someone on the other side, it's like, bitch, I love that side of me. Let's get it on, okay? The thing with me is, though, I can go back to, like, being a good person, and you can't. And that's why I'll always thrive, and you'll always fail. So let's see. Let's see. What's up about Dan? What's up with cloned? So their phone could be cloned, but this could just be a fucking clone where, like, they're not even thinking for themselves anymore. That was my intent when I made that card, but definitely could be somebody whose phone is cloned and they don't even realize it, but cloned by who? The feds, the cops? Never ever have I what? What haven't you done, Dan? Danny boy. They're talking about, they're doing like those kid games when you're like, what is that? When mama was a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What the fuck is that? I don't know, but a very childish energy. Okay. Tell me about Dan, the neighbor. Woke up in a random parking lot. He could have done that today. So this person could also be experiencing some difficulties in his living situation. Tell me more about Dan. When it comes back to haunt them. Something may be coming, had a fake ID taken away from the bouncer. So this person could have something to do with identity theft. Cloning phones. Hacking. It sounds like hacking. Because he's clutch. Somebody could have thought they were clutch until they came across this superhuman. They're talking about a superhuman energy. Do you even know why you dislike me so much? Happy and sad at the same time. Tell me more about Dan. Or if this is a neighbor for you guys. Diversity. You may have a very diverse group of neighbors, man. I don't know. You could have people from all different ethnicities. You could have people that actually like are homeless to people who come from families with money. But I feel like what they all have in common is the drugs. So there could be some people that didn't sink as low as others. It just feels like a different, like a very, like a quiche of fucking different types of people. Patrol. On patrol. There's some police around. When you don't play along with the kiddies, they get bored and walk away. Right, these are your neighbors. These are neighbors of yours that are just like, I don't know. The adults sound worse than the kids. Patrol. On patrol. They could feel like they're patrolling you when really they're actually being watched. Self-proclaimed high priestess sending you fake emails trying to hack your account. So I mean, I'm going to throw that out because that was made about Dizzy. I don't really care about that person anymore, but they could be sending you fake emails, or this would be a situation where I told you mail fraud, bank fraud. Did I say that? Did I say that earlier? It sounds like credit card fraud and bank shit. Dan, you better believe it. So when I told you guys, like, when you get a donation, don't log in. Wait till you're away from your home, because they're sending you that 9 times out of 10 the times we're living in. If you know that you have a channel and you're exposing just trash, okay, and you're like, hi, my name's so-and-so, and let's expose the trash today. They'll do this and be near you so that they can hack into your account while you're logging into it, keystrokes, putting your data on for Cash App and stuff like that. So just, say thank you because they're still giving you their money. And then just wait until a later date, even if it's days later. Wait till your pendulum says that, okay, it's cool now, all right? Because 9 times out of 10, if you guys are getting hacked and just attacked by drug addicts and zombies, and you ask your pendulum, should I accept this now? It's probably going to tell you no, all right? And then you'll piss them off because then it's like, it'll be days later where you're like posting, thank you for your, And so they just keep giving you their money. But they'll probably, once they realize you know this, they're not going to go that route anymore. It's like eventually when you figure out every tactic, they have nothing left. And what do you do at that point? You have no choice but to fall back. Or keep going and just keep digging yourself a deeper hole. But whatever. Tell me more about this person, please. Your aunt was involved in something with your neighbor or your neighbors. Somebody may get their door kicked in, I just saw. Hold on a second. Let's find out what your aunt's name is. Let's find out about these aunts, because I know a lot of my subscribers have dirty aunts and uncles that were involved with some shit. So tell me about this name of this aunt. Give me some letters, L or O. This could be Lori or this could be, that could be Oliver too? Your aunt? I don't know. Let's see. L or O could be your aunt's first name. For who's listening, J or S, and L or E. Oh, hold on a second. I want to ask something here. L, heavy on the L. Lori, Lisa. Oh, if this dude Dan is the like nephew, I don't feel like he knows his aunt the way he thought. Tell me the true spirit. Let's find out. What was she involved in? Has he ever had to step up and save you? So there could be a situation where somebody's using their nephew to help them, right next door I just saw, to help them out of a situation, but she's got ulterior motive, man. But the bank fraud, I don't know. If this dude Dan had some bank fraud or something like that, it could be his aunt that did it. Hold on, tell me the true spirit. Is this dude Dan? Did he experience like something with his bank account? Yeah, it was your aunt Lisa. These people. I just keep kicking these people in the teeth every fucking day. Parent, or your parent. Tell me the truth. Was it Dan experiencing the bank? So, tell me the truth, spirit. Was it Dan's parent? You're telling me. So, if your mother or father had some kind of shit stolen from them, Dan, tell me the true spirit. Are you telling me that it was his aunt that did it? Tell me the truth. Yeah, it was your aunt that did it. You guys, 40-40. I am completely shocked at how many times these people are shut up by the shit that comes out. Okay? It has been from somebody having AIDS next to somebody to having a whole family and they were in there with the side piece, or they listen, if someone will listen to my reading when it uploads and the person's sitting right next to them. And this is always karma for focusing on the wrong person. You're focused on the wrong people. You got criminal informants and people sticking their dicks in other people, and your aunt is the one that stole from your mother or your father or some shit like that. Young son. I don't know what that's about. Her young son. Out of state. Hacked. If somebody's account got hacked, your aunt had something to do with it. This dude, I don't know if the neighbor, not the neighbor, the Dan, it could be from out of state or something. Okay. I don't know. Don't help this aunt out, man. She's the reason. This aunt is the reason she's in the situation that she's in. And I don't know if she has a piece of shit dingbat husband, but I mean, this could be the one that is a prostitute that has hepatitis. This could be her. So if Dan, I don't know if you watch my channel or something like that, because they say these things. Brad, I don't know what Brad's about. Brad could have something to do with it, or it happened to somebody named Brad or something like that. But your aunt. Your aunt was connected to that shit. So don't feel sorry for her. Don't do any dirt for her. Because if this is a situation where, because I've had an aunt like this, where they manipulated other family members to do their dirty work, and here the whole time they were doing shit to them too, and they can't get out of the karma that they're in because of it. You know, it's just a nonstop vicious cycle of karma. Grandfather, so something with a grandfather as well. God, is somebody going to find out something like about how a grandfather died or something like that? Hold on, I got to ask this. Okay. All right. Your aunt had something to do with how your grandfather died. She had something to do with how multiple people died, is what I'm being told, man. Okay? Somebody doesn't know their aunt the way that they thought that they did. So for whoever this is for, please disconnect yourself from this bitch, okay? She's a murderer, apparently, with hepatitis. Okay, let's just keep on. Fork, I don't know, something about a fork or these nuts. No way am I going to be able to catch him, but we're going to try. She's caught. Or she's about to get caught for this. Your dad was there for you? So is this your aunt's father? Your grandfather? Safety dads. I don't know, man. I feel like your grandfather's trying to tell you something. Like, get away from her, man. Shady judge. There was a shady judge involved with it. So if there was will money or estate or something like that, your aunt thought that she was going to get some. It was a setup from the gate. Dan, put him in the line of danger. Listen, this message is for someone, and this is imperative. There's an aunt that's about to put their nephew into like the line of fire for something, to do something for her, but the whole time she killed his grandfather. And I don't think that's it, man. I think that this aunt had something to do with more than one family member's death. Hold on a second. I'm getting real hot. Somebody could be, it's like nervous. You know when you get that hot feeling like you lost your wallet and that initial feeling that comes over. That's what I just felt, like a hot flash. She could be at that age where she's getting hot flashes or something. Yeah. Yeah, your aunt's a piece of shit, bro. Tell me the true spirit. Is that the only person who she's no? Yeah, your aunt killed more. It's more than one person. I'm gonna keep going just so I can find out. Useful, because you're useful to her. Okay, grandfather, fork, and useful. I don't know if fork has something to do with it, man. It could. That could be something personal for somebody, or it could just be like, stick a fork in this bitch. She's done. It's done. It's over with. She's gonna go to prison for this shit. You're useful. Fork and useful. So she destroys everyone that's has been useful to her. This aunt doesn't appreciate nobody. She's trash. She's a piece of trash. Whoever this aunt is, for whoever's listening. Your aunt doesn't deserve your help. She doesn't deserve your attention. Useful and bye. There we go. I gotta take these out. So whoever this aunt is, this is like the lowest of the lowest of the lowest of female, okay? Besides the fact that she's just prancing around with like Hep Hefner and shit like that, but she's selling her ass, okay? She's probably had a lot of assistance from family members, and she just lived her life the way she wanted to, right? I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. So now, because she wanted that, and if they're not useful anymore, tell me she's the type of bitch where like if she doesn't see them as useful, now she like attacks you. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like aunt is a monster. I'm the true spirit. Are you telling me that unless you're useful to this aunt, she comes for you? Tell me the true spirit. Has it been more than one person that she is responsible for their death? Yes. Tell me the true spirit. Is it more than two? No. This could be the aunt that I pulled on. This could be the female that killed her stepdaughter. This Elizabeth female. That she had something to do with that, with her junky ass husband. I think it was his daughter. Man, I cannot with this. I can't with these people. Whoever this nephew is, stay the fuck away from this aunt of yours. If this is coming out in my readings, I promise you she's being watched by the cops. I promise you that. And then so are you going to be. 47. They are going to watch you. They are emotionless. I just saw numb. This aunt is like cold, heartless, an inability to love anybody. If you're not helping them and you turn your back on her, then now you become her next target or victim. And she could have done the mistake of making me a fucking target, and now I ain't nobody's victim, bitch. Murder. Yo, look at this, right? The fucking word murder just popped up. You know your worth, right? So I don't know if this is Dan or whatever, okay? But your aunt, and they're clarifying this by putting the word murder up there, is a fucking murderer, G. Your aunt, Lisa, Lord, whatever it is a fucking murderer. Aren't you, darling? And I know it's tough. You have to find out like this. Refuse. If anybody, murder and refuse. This girl had to actually sink. Jesus Christ. If somebody refused to help her out, she murdered them. Yeah, passion ignited and moving on. I feel like this the nephew gonna be like, gotta go. It's fucking gonna be like that. I had told Craig and them I was gonna kick it with them. Gotta go. See when I see you. That's what I feel like this nephew's gonna be like. Yeah. Oh, geez. Look at the time. Or you need to, man. You could be a fire sign or something, but something's coming full circle for this aunt, and you need to move on. Leave this female to her demise because she deserves it. She's a monster. You know what's crazy too? For who is listening, for who this is for? Grace. She was given a lot of grace by people. She's had multiple times to change her life around. You decided to stay as a piece of shit, ma'am. You didn't want to change. You're ugly on the inside is probably showing on the outside. You're probably aging very horribly. You're probably getting sick besides the hip, God knows what else you got growing in there. Do you remember last night when I refreshed the page on my YouTube channel and the movie Monster was there? And I said, this is them, my spirit guides telling me that there's a female around me that's a fucking monster. Remember I said that? It's your aunt, G. Woo! Tell me more about this Charlize Theron fucking... Yo, Charlize Theron, even as Monster, probably was better looking than this chick. Frog. Yeah, look, Frog. She just hops from place to place, and if you can't help her, now all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to fucking kill you, or I'm going to attack you, or I'll set you up, or something like that. Let's find out about the shady judge that's involved, because I have a feeling there was a shady judge involved with some life insurance. Otherwise, why would a shady judge be involved, right? Tell me the true spirit. Does this aunt connected to a shady judge when it came to some life insurance? Okay, let's find out the name of this judge. I'm gonna throw you all. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you this again. I'm gonna fucking destroy every judge, lawyer, cop, doctor. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna take you down. Somebody had to put a stop to this shit, okay? All this life insurance scamming and fucking trafficking and shit like that, and people killing family members, their own children. Tell me about give me the name of this judge, man. Give me the name of this judge, please. Ah, Aaron. There we go. This is one I already exposed. That's just them confirming it. Aaron, was it B.E. Mr. I'm just going to say, I posted this the other day. The investigators already know. I always let them know via personal email when I do my research. I take a picture of everything, send it to them. Just because I don't say the full name on my channel doesn't mean the fucking cops don't know. Okay, 5151. Do yourself a favor. Stay away from I cannot stress this enough, bruh. Or you're going to wind up being investigated for this murder or these murders. This aunt is already being watched. Wherever they're at, they're being watched already. Let's get some more. I can't stop. I just feel like they want me to keep going. I feel like someone's having a heart. Like, I can't believe. What? Like, toilet. Somebody flushed their fucking... This could be somebody who thought it was funny to mess with the toilet, with your toilet or something like that. And now this is how it's coming out. You're a murderer. What makes you a serial killer when it's more than one, technically, right? Yeah, this could definitely be like a Scorpio female. Let's see. Hates you. This could be me. I fucking hate you too, bitch. Okay? But I feel like what this is, I feel like the judge hates me too. Anybody that hates me, right back at you. All right? I ain't got no love for people that hate me. I don't need any of that to feel like a good person. I already know the kind of person I am. So, right back at you. All right? But I feel like this aunt actually hates her nephew. I feel like she only, no goals. Huh? Actually, that's not true. Let's talk about it. If someone's goals were to contract hepatitis and connect themselves to dudes that sexually assault women, bitch, you actually met your goals, okay? Other than that, if your goal was to be the lowest form of female trash, you succeeded. Notice and valid. Notice the way she's looking, right? I don't know. Like, for someone, if they're around this person, notice. Valid. Is it valid what she's saying about somebody, right? This could be the type of aunt that will say anything to try to gain allies, right? Even if they get their own family members caught up in legal shit. They don't care. Is it valid? Notice. I guess that maybe that's like, notice her reaction, her response to shit, ask her or whatever. Just, I feel like it's clear, man. Honestly, I just feel like it's clear. It's like, you can't debate it. Can't deny it. Don't even try it. You can't hide it, kind of shit. I don't know if they could have used somebody's ID, valid ID. She's out of narcissist. Oh, it's a narcissist. She's out of narcissistic supply. And you know what happens to narcissists? They go crazy. When I look in your eyes, I go crazy. Overseas? What's up with overseas? A woman This isn't for spell work, is it? I don't know why that's the first thing I thought. My phone just lit up. Tell me the true spirit. Does this aunt live overseas? No. Tell me the true spirit. Is this like spell work or something? Oh, you in trouble, bitch. Who's she doing it on now? She could have even paid somebody overseas to do spell work on like the case, or this would be the type of person that does spell work so that everybody feels sorry. They do like pity me spells. This shit is actually real. You know, believe only me spells, okay? Don't believe them. And this shit's wearing off, or I'm doing it, okay? Overseas woman she partnered up with here. For what? Yeah, in the past, she did, I don't know, she did something. What was this? Nathaniel? What did they do in the past? Spell work, right? Is that what you guys are telling me? Thank you. Yeah, she invested. Oh, I don't know. This could be a relationship. I mean, the Two of Cups is a partnership, but it sounds like catfishing or something. Tell me the true spirit. Was this a relationship? No. Tell me the true spirit. Did she partner up with a woman overseas? Okay. Tell me the true spirit. Was this to do some kind of spell work on the situation? Yeah, like maybe some death magic or something like that. Oh, you evil. You just dark, man. I wonder what this chick looks like. I mean, it's I don't feel like looks very feminine. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like all of this ugly that this chick has been carrying around, she looking like Andre the Giant and shit. Civic. Somebody drives a Civic in the Honda Civic. Feed them. Nathaniel, feed them. Feed them what? Supply. Like, if you're not feeding them compliments or agreeing with them, this is a nasty bitch. I'm sorry, but like this is a real ugly person. And I feel like she knows, and I feel like people know. I think that when this person doesn't hear what they want to hear, they could be the type of female where her eyes get real black or something, like foams at them. Like, it just reminds me of one of my aunts that it was like crazy, okay? And she messed with this shit and used to call herself a white witch. Oh, God. Meanwhile, 2 grandparents dead later. I realized she was doing it on me, and unfortunately it was backfiring on her and my family members. And yeah, I don't like this woman at all. What I do like is the fact that I feel like I have something to do with destroying her. So I don't know who drives the Civic. Have you made any changes in your life in the past year, Aunt? Anything? 57, anything? Have you changed? Waiting. I feel like someone's always waiting for someone to pick them up when they fall. You know, they fuck up again and then they wait for somebody to help them out. Every time they bite the hand that feeds them every single time. It's someone's karma. And what I learned about this, for who this is for, whoever this niece, nephew, whoever's connected to this nasty bitch here, you will get their karma being attached to them. All right? Anything that you connect yourself to that's doing shit like this, man, it's going to affect you. So either you'll wind up getting investigated, or you'll wind up losing money because you're helping out somebody. This is what I realized. Even with myself, when I was getting my karma, my family, I was separated. It was like that your ancestors and guides will block shit because you have to learn your lesson. I was the same way. I didn't appreciate, I was never like this though, but I just didn't appreciate when people were helping me out. I always thought they were going to be there. So it actually hindered me in some way because I became very codependent. Now I haven't needed my family's help in it's been like almost 5 years now, you know, so now they can't call me codependent anymore. And now it's just coming out that some of them, everybody's codependent on something, or even if it's not someone's energy to build their ego up. But financially, I'm talking about. If you connect yourself, if you help someone repeatedly that is supposed to learn their lesson from the universe, you will lose. So maybe some people don't realize maybe that's why this keeps happening. You know, I keep helping this person out and she keeps getting herself, or whether it's her and someone she's connected to, or I don't know who's the worst influence, man, her or the dude. They could just be mirroring each other's behavior at this point. That's all that will deal with her. Heart attack. So somebody was doing heart attack spells. Revenge. So this could have been your grandfather. Yeah, huh? Did your grandfather die of a heart attack or something? If that's the case, your aunt did some kind of spell work or paid somebody overseas or something to do some counterfeit money. This came out before with a Fred, okay? Counterfeit money. That is it money laundering, mail fraud. But damn, what hasn't this person done? We're at an hour already? Both. Look at them, both. So it's the husband and the wife. Is that what you're telling me with both? Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is that what you guys are saying? It's her and her husband? Both? Okay, so they're both pieces of shit? Okay. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Did they both, did the grandfather die of a heart attack? Yeah, that was induced by spell work. And tell me the truth, Spirit. Are they both involved with counterfeit money? All right. Well, I think I put enough on there. So for whoever this nephew is, make like Forrest and run, motherfucker. Okay? Whether you're a decent person or not, to get any lower than these two is like Manson. Okay? So, yeah, this is just real bad. This is real bad energy. Real bad. Like, you don't know anything about these two. And I think that the cops and the investigators have more than enough, so. For both of you punks, we're not going nowhere, motherfuckers. Okay? Love you. Julie out.